water, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
I'd like to invite Mr. Shane Frost, an Awabakal community representative, to welcome us to country.
Eliantin, Awabakal Shane Moambalanguni, Awabakanara Koba. This is the language of my people, the Awabakal. And what I've just said is, hello everyone. I'm Shane, I'm a man from the Awaba, or flat place, as you might know it, Lake Macquarie. And I belong to those people from Awaba. I was born in this country of my ancestors, and I lived and grew up in a place called Budabar, which is, means a hill beside the lagoon or on the edge of the lake. And I was taught things by my father that have been passed on to him from generation to generation about my people and our customs and our stories and the things that made up the lives of our people. My people have lived here in this area for thousands of years, and they lived and hunted and gathered and fished from Awaba on the shores of Lake Macquarie, right up into the hills of the Watagan, which means crow, and out to the seashore, which is called Womble in our language, up to Mullumbimba, place of the fern, which is a fern that my people ate, and you might know it as Newcastle. Everything they needed was here to sustain their life. Whatever they needed, they could draw from this area. Their tools and weapons and their shelter and their food was all here at hand for them. They appreciated and respected their area. They looked after it and it looked after them. And we Awabakal people today also respect and appreciate our area, just as our ancestors did. And we know that there's many thousands of people that have come to live here now and make this their home. And there's other people who come and visit, and we would ask you to have that respect and appreciation for this area also. Not because of just its remarkable beauty, but because it is a beautiful country, but it does supply the needs of the people that do live here. So as a traditional owner, I'm here today to represent my people, the Awabakal, and I would just, on behalf of them, warmly welcome you into the country of the Awabakal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Frost. Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members, staff of the university, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. A graduation ceremony is a wonderful occasion for all members of the university community and, of course, for family and friends of the graduates. And while we can't offer you an award, we do recognise the enormous contribution that you've made in supporting your loved ones through the highs and lows of their time as a student. And to you, we offer you a very special welcome to the university. To all the graduates, I offer my warmest congratulations and very best wishes. Today is rightly a proud moment for you as we recognise the completion of your degree. This evening, we will see graduates from the health sciences, including biomedical science, occupational health and safety, nutrition and dietetics, medical radiation science and occupational therapy. There will also be postgraduate research students graduating with higher degrees, having contributed original knowledge in population health and health promotion. In the area of research performance, this university is ranked among the top 10 Australian universities. It has an annual research income in the vicinity of $40 million and an annual research expenditure of $60 million, and this is an exceptional achievement. Now, whether you're here today to receive your first undergraduate degree or a postgraduate coursework degree or a research higher degree, you'll have developed skills, knowledge and the ability to think logically and laterally. And these are qualities that are highly valued by employers worldwide and will stand you in good stead for the process of lifelong learning. Of course, the rate of change in our society is such that whatever qualification you've completed, you'll need to be engaged in lifelong learning to remain successful and competitive in the workforce. But I'm confident that the skills you have acquired during your study at this university will stimulate your hunger for more knowledge and understanding. This in turn will equip you to make valuable contributions to the local, national and even international community. I wanted to take this opportunity also to remind those receiving their testaments today that as graduates of the university, you become members of the graduate body, the Convocation, and you'll join an active and dynamic alumni network consisting of almost 100,000 students who can be found in 95 countries around the globe. And as a member of the alumni, you can benefit from the successes of the university and its past graduates through strong professional and social connections. And you also have the opportunity through elected representatives to become involved in the governance and development of the university. I strongly encourage you to become actively involved in the alumni network, and I wish you well in your future careers. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Saunders, to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Chancellor, I have great pleasure in presenting to you Margaret Mort for admission to the degree of Doctor of Health, honoris causa. Chancellor, born in London at the end of World War I, Margaret came to Australia as a small baby when her parents ended their war service. She was schooled in Sydney and studied art and design at East Sydney Technical College. At the end of her studies, she went to Melbourne as a teacher at a private school for girls, and it was here that she met Major Joyce Keane, an Army officer and one of Australia's first occupational therapists. Major Keane recruited Margaret as an occupational therapy aide, an opportunity which allowed her to use her training in arts and crafts while satisfying her long-held desire to serve in the Army. Excelling in this role, Margaret rose through the ranks of the Australian Army, eventually being selected as one of 6 women to be trained as occupational therapists under the sponsorship of the Australian Physiotherapy Association. Once trained, Margaret Mort dedicated herself to treating soldiers injured in the war. Drawing on fundamental principles of occupational therapy practice, she went beyond the goals of physical restoration and work retraining to involve patients in their recovery in meaningful ways, encouraging contributions to a hospital newspaper as well as links back to the soldiers' civilian and family lives. During postings in Queensland, New South Wales and Western Australia, Margaret worked with soldiers suffering from injuries, tuberculosis and the effects of prisoner of war camps, always emphasising the importance of engaging soldiers through activities tailored to their circumstances and their condition. At the end of the war, she was discharged from the Army and decided to pursue further knowledge and skills in the United Kingdom. During her time in Britain, Margaret was introduced to working with geriatric patients, an area which she knew little about at the time, but one which has become an enduring interest for her. She took up a position at the Cowley Road Hospital and worked to rehabilitate severely disabled or other institutionalised patients. The importance and success of this work was recognised internationally and formed the basis of Margaret's ongoing work when she returned to Australia to settle in Newcastle in 1959. Working with other pioneers in the field, Margaret consolidated the occupational therapy services at the William Lyne Geriatric Retraining Unit of the Royal Newcastle Hospital and remained there until her retirement in 1979. Throughout this period, Margaret's commitment to the well-being of patients and willingness to explore new ideas meant that she did not rest on her professional laurels. She was instrumental in the development of the Newcastle method, which relies on a team approach to patient care. It emphasises the need for a consistent approach and common understanding among all health professionals involved in the patient's care, including the patient themselves and family members. By focusing on what patients can do rather than what they can't do, Margaret Mort was able to use the method to build a relationship of trust and develop a sense of shared responsibility for rehabilitation. Over the years, Margaret Mort's work has been widely recognised as she was appointed as a member of the British Empire for her services to occupational therapy. She's also written a book detailing her professional philosophies and practices, which has been published in the UK and Australia. Margaret Mort is held in the highest regard by her peers and her patients, as she has improved the quality of life for many people and allowed them to remain in their homes and in employment as long as possible. She has also promoted a more positive view of older people with severe disabilities by emphasising what they are capable of achieving. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Margaret Mort, Member of the British Empire, for admission to the degree of Doctor of Health, honoris causa.
By the authority delegated in me by the Council, I hereby admit Margaret Mort to the degree of Doctor of Health, honoris causa.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Terry Clout to deliver the occasional address. Terry Clout has worked in the public health industry for more than 20 years and has held senior positions within the Department of Health, the South West Sydney Area Health Service, Illawarra Area Health Service and the Mid-North Coast Area Health Service. His most recent appointment is as Chief Executive of the Hunter New England Area Health Service in late 2004. This followed his exceptional management of the amalgamation of the Hunter, New England and Lower Mid-North Coast health services during the statewide restructure, which was completed last year. Terry Clout has qualifications in Australian social history, employment law, industrial relations and company directorship. Before joining the health sector, he gained valuable experience through his roles at the University of Wollongong and the Australian Broadcasting Commission. His extensive contribution to the health industry is also demonstrated by his memberships of groups such as the Department of Health Senior Executive Forum, the Rural Health Task Force, the Health Priority Task Force Critical Care, Health Priority Task Force, Mental and many other working groups of the Department, Commonwealth agencies and ministerial appointments. We are delighted to be able to welcome Mr. Clout to today's ceremony and to deliver this occasional address.
Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Awabakal people. Secondly, I would like to thank the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor for the honour of addressing you today. In the presence of someone like Margaret Mort, whose contribution to the health industry and to our community is very much before us today, I feel quite inadequate in terms of my ability to address you. I'm sure she would have been able to impart to you very much greater knowledge and wisdom than I can. And I'd like to acknowledge that by acknowledging again her contribution. Congratulations. I would like to also thank the members of the faculty, other guests, family and friends, and graduates. Today is clearly a day of great celebration for a number of reasons. First of all, we should celebrate the fact that we live in this country, a fabulous country to live in. We should celebrate the existence in this country of such a strong educational institution such as the University of Newcastle, and our contribution as a nation to the importance of education in terms of contributing to our level of life in this country, and also to life and standards across the world. Education, of course, is of value in itself. It's valuable also because it provides us employment and an access to employment that those who do not have education find very difficult to make. Through that employment, it improves our standard of living. So we need to celebrate today education in itself. We also need to celebrate the sacrifices that those who have helped graduates get to today have made to the achievement of your goal. We need to celebrate particularly and firstly the contribution of family and friends. We don't get to where we are today in terms of achieving the goal you've achieved without that support. For example, I would like to recognise the 5 graduates from Singapore who will be graduating here tonight, and the support their families and friends have also provided. If we think about the contribution that's been made also by the teachers who are here tonight, by the academic community, we should celebrate their contribution to the community and to us. But mostly, we should take today to celebrate your achievement of the goal that you set for yourself when you set out on your undergraduate programs. The remarkable thing about it is that you didn't have to do it. You could have chosen to spend your time, your energy, your effort, your intellect doing other things. But you chose to do this. You set yourself a goal and you achieved it. And now that you're graduates, no one can ever take that away from you. You have achieved that goal. So congratulations. But is the journey finished? And I think the Chancellor gave us the answer to that in his opening address. Today, education finishes when we die. If we want to be in employment, if we want to survive and contribute to the community, we need to acknowledge that we live in a changing society, and that demands of us that we continue to educate ourselves, either through continuing formal education or by accepting the responsibility to keep ourselves informed and educated about those many issues in society to which we must contribute. So this is but the start of a journey, a marker on the way, but we should celebrate it. If we think about change, we have to accept that there are risks associated with change. And I'd like to suggest to you that there are some principles that we need to have as individuals and as a society in terms of facing that change process. The first of those is that we must aim high. We must set ourselves a goal, as you have when you undertook your studies. We must continue to do that. We must look at change and say there are risks associated with it. We must face that risk with courage and take the decisions that we need to take to bring into our community and into our society the benefits that will come from that change if we contribute to them. Put another way, we should have the courage to risk and the expectation to win. Education that we have achieved in this country is not a right necessarily. The reality is that it's a gift that we have been given. with every gift comes some responsibilities. And I'd like to suggest to you tonight that now that you have been given this gift and you've achieved this goal, you should look to the future in terms of the responsibilities that you must put in place. The first of those, I think, is that you must take responsibility for looking after yourself. That means respecting yourself. It means looking after yourself physically and and mentally and emotionally. We have to be honest with ourselves also, because if we think that we can get away with kidding ourselves, that we can just wander by, then we will not be respecting ourselves. We will not be taking responsibility for ourselves. But there's a broader responsibility, and that responsibility is to others. In our dealings with others, we must always have respect for every individual in what we do. We must look at how we can serve those who are less fortunate than ourselves. That's a responsibility we have to others and to our community. We have a responsibility always to act honestly and courageously, and to remember that there is no right way to do the wrong thing. There are many occasions where the temptation to do the wrong thing is very great, but there is never, ever a right way to do the wrong thing. Most of you have chosen education in the area of health or health-related areas. Now, I would like to suggest also to you that this is a time where we need people who have chosen that education to work in, to stay in, and to find great energy and passion in working in the health industry. And the health industry is a great industry to work in. If you want deep idealism, come and work in the health industry. If you want a hard-nosed business environment in which you can take decisions that will have influence, come and work in the health industry. If you want to engage in complex thinking, in complex systems, come and work in the health industry. If you want to engage in politics, small p or big P, come and work in the health industry. Yeah. But more importantly, if you want to be involved in every day the experience of warm-hearted human compassion and caring and commitment, come and work in the health industry. There is no question that if you come and work in the health industry or in any other industry today, it's a very serious business. But I think there's another ingredient that I'd like to pass on to you that you need as you go through your career. And that is, you must keep a sense of humour. In the serious world in which we live and the serious world in which we work and the serious dilemmas that we face, it's all too easy to become very serious. We need to help ourselves and our colleagues by keeping a good sense of humour every day in our work and in our homes. I would like to thank you again for the opportunity to talk to you tonight. I would like to congratulate you all on achieving your goal and wish you well for your future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Clout. We're indeed very fortunate to have a man of your integrity and administrative experience leading health in the Hunter and New England. I've had the privilege of working Mr. Clout on a number of committees, and he certainly contributes and challenges, and as I say, we're delighted that you are here. We'll now have a musical interlude presented by Saya Jimba on the saxophone. Thank you, Saya. That was absolutely delightful. I now call on Professor John Marley, Pro Vice-Chancellor of the Faculty of Health, to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you a graduate who is actually not here, and I'll explain just in a moment why that is, of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1. Those of you who have either taught or are colleagues of Krista Hahn will know that she has faced the sort of challenges in disability and so on that most of us could not begin to have faced and overcome, and yet achieved a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1. Just at the very last moment, unfortunately, Krista is unwell and unable to take the stage herself. But I think if we all applaud loudly enough, she should be able to hear us. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Consumer Science, Marianne McMurray. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Dale Boyce. Nathan Campbell. Matthew Dan. Kimberly Eddy. Geoffrey Flaherty. Bradley Goldsworthy. Nishana Hensman. Gerard Keiko. Gregory Cranius. Jacqueline McCallum. Kristen Mead. Catherine Roberts. Michael Tadros. Melissa Walsh. Hayley Wiper. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours, Class 2, Division 1, Tony Hayes. Natasha Rennie. Richard Robertson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours, Class 1, Khalida Molla. Peter Watson. Chancellor, the award of a university medal is a rare honour, made only when there is a candidate of sufficient merit. To be considered for this award, a graduate must have a consistent record of exceptional academic achievement at all levels of a bachelor's degree programme and qualify for a bachelor's degree with first-class honours. I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours Class 1 and University Medal, Rebecca Roach. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Environmental Health and Occupational Safety, Mohammed Kasim Bianabu. Surafine Suhaimi. Tai Wu Yi. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Environmental Health and Occupational Safety with Merit, Cheng En Chun Francis. Conrad Pinto. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics, Jessica Bottom. Lisa Roach. Jade Thompson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Tracy Burrows. Rachel Deegans. Penelope McCoy. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics with Honours Class 1, Leah Hazelwood. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics, Ellen Curtis. Renee Hamilton. Sally Ison. Leah Knight. Jessica McCormack. Alison Noy. Emily O'Connor. Candice Smith. Karen Wenham. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Marika Diamontes. Joanne Morshead. Christina Murdoch. Melinda Neve. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics with Honours Class 1, Alexis Hur. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science Occupational Therapy, Daniel Buck. Nicole Cooper. Justine de Ruyter. Laura Finlay. Christine Hills. Alice McNeil. Nadine Nines. Sarah Wellham. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, Larissa Butcher. Erin Cameron. Amy Kant. Madeline Kavanagh. Erin Collins. Serena Craig. Ingrid Fair. Claire Hickson. Hannah Janssen. Luke Johns. Michelle Jones. Joseph Judge. Kylie Capina. Lani McGrath. Jennifer Norris. Bridget O'Sullivan. Caitlin Ryan. Heidi Smith. Julia Tatnell. Olivia Vass. Tara Wilson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Lara Butlin. Simone de Jager. Jacqueline Deegan. Rebecca Hudson. Lee Lee. Haywan Natano. Alice Wides. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1, Virginia Cartwright. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1 and University Medal, Naomi Van Earshot. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Diagnostic Radiography, Alana Bagnall. Timothy Brinton. Christopher Caesar. Nicolette Clark Beach. Annette Cook. Danielle Cray. Alicia Ellis. Sean Finn. Michelle Floyd. Angela Ford. Lauren Fowler. Amanda Hadfield. Rachel Hall. Kylie Hoskins. Riley Jordan. Michael Linehan. Sarah Lynch. Erin McBurney. Renee McGregor. Eliza Meredith. Sohir Meena. Catherine Morgan. Matthew Moylan. Matthew Swift. Jennifer Tolmie. Monica Varadarajan. Nicole Welsh. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Diagnostic Radiography with Merit, Mitchell Ashton. Jane Bowen Thomas. Angela Curry. Alexandria Denshire. Carly Gardiner. Renee Gibbons. Jennifer Hasty. Evan Hugo. Prudence Jenner. Kenneth Johnston. Melanie Luff. David Preston. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Radiation Therapy, Angela Coles. Jenna Dean. Megan Gray. Laura Hobson. Brianna Kelly. Melissa McCurley. Alison Payne. Amy Remington. Marjana Romansky. Candice Rumble. Alyssa Ryan. Melissa Saraji. Troy Sykes. Felista Tillatai. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Radiation Therapy with Merit, Tracy Davaran. Karen Forbes. Jessica Galvin. Fiona Hedditch. Lindsay Henry. Jodie Langlands. Amanda McKay. Hayley McLaughlin. Brian McLaughlin. Nicole Page. Kira Pemberton. Timothy Shakespeare. Mark Van Rouge. David Watts. Lauren Winkley. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Health and Safety, Kerry Alexander. Mark Bagnall. Catherine Byrne. Sean Cooper. Glenn Dunkley. Gareth Ernst. Narelle Gray. Glenn Hart. Marcia King. Michael Turner. Sean Wise. Andrew Wood. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Health and Safety with Merit, Robert Churchwood. Janice Hunt. Dominko Pozovic. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Certificate in Occupational Health and Safety. Simone Follett. Doris Gerner. Mark Hillier. Kathy Schaefer. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Diabetes Care. Balraj Bosco. Pathasathi Pichumani. N.S. Prasad. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Genetic Counselling. Matthew Burgess. Lucinda Freeman. Luke Morford. Peter Oxley. Janet Tyler. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Health Promotion, Ingrid Hutchinson. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Medical Radiation Science, Nuclear Medicine, Nicholas Ross. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Occupational Health and Safety, Craig Bowden. Jeremy Geach. Gregory McFarlane. Mary McAllister. Grant Merrington. Dolores Nicholson. Sirpa Salmanen. David Sheeran. Barry Taylor. Robert Wilson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Applied Management Health, Jeanette McCabe. Marissa Outerbridge. Sally Taylor. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Health Science, Drug and Alcohol Studies, Kathy Hayes. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Medical Radiation Science, Nuclear Medicine, Hafid Shahib. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Medical Science, Clinical Epidemiology, Naomi Kimori. Jacqueline Vader. Inga Villadsen. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Medical Statistics, Robert McKinnon. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Occupational Health and Safety, David Clancy. Leslie Gibbs. Lydia Senior. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Pain Medicine, Devanaya Gummanaha. Dayanithi Sivathondam. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health.
I now call on Professor Adrian Page, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, to present Research Higher Degree graduates.
A Research Higher Degree is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study which is primarily research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of the research is the principal basis of examination. The degree is only awarded if the thesis makes a significant and original contribution to knowledge and understanding in that field of study. Today, the University is proud to honour graduates who have satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of Doctor of Philosophy degree. Each student has studied for the equivalent of 3.5 years or more of effective full-time study. The thesis, which is the outcome of their work, is examined by 3 examiners, usually external to the university. At least one, and usually more examiners, will be an international scholar recognised for their expertise in the field of study represented by their thesis. Chancellor, I present to you Ayşe Bilgin, Bachelor of Science and Master of Business Administration from the Technical University of Istanbul and Master of Maths from the University of Newcastle for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Bilgin's thesis is entitled A Study of the Variation in Utilisation Rates between Areas in New South Wales for 231 Procedures 1989-1996. Chancellor, Dr. Bilgin. Chancellor, I present to you Ashley Cable, Diploma in Teaching Nursing from the University of Sydney and a Graduate Diploma in Health Services Management from the University of Newcastle for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Cable's thesis is entitled Measurement and Prevention of Adverse Events in High-Volume Elective Surgical Procedural Groups in an Acute Hospital Setting. Chancellor, Dr. Cable. Chancellor, I present to you Amanda Neal, Bachelor of Science with Honours and Graduate Diploma in Economics from the Australian National University for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Neal's thesis is entitled An Examination of Health Industry Exports 1983 to 1996. Chancellor, Dr. Neal. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of Research Higher Degree graduates.
I now have great pleasure in inviting Rebecca Roach, Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours and University Medal, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, families and friends of graduates, and my fellow graduates. On this day of graduation, I ask you to consider for a moment the postage stamp. Its usefulness derives from its ability to stick to one thing till it gets there. This quote serves as a very apt description for the journey that you have just undertaken and for which you are today gaining recognition. Whether today sees you awarded for undergraduate, master's, a diploma or doctoral studies, your persistence, ability and dedication, your tenacity and commitment is exemplified by your arrival at this destination. I extend my congratulations to each of you for your achievements. Only you will truly know the extent to which you have grown over the past couple of years, and the way in which your university education has coloured your own personality, your interests, and the friends and associates that have coloured the path along the way. But just as a university is defined by more than its graduates, So one's university years are defined by experiences both within and beyond the lecture theatre. If I may for a moment extend the post-Australia analogy, I think it encapsulates the broader experience of a university student. Airmail more adequately describes the route taken by those innumerable pieces of paper on their way to the garbage bin during assignment drafts. While money orders were the tactful phone calls made home to request a top-up on the finances. Next day delivery can better be defined as the last minute all-night assignment slog. And not known at this address was the trick we all would have liked to have played when the HECS, library or parking fine bills arrived. However, more pertinent to university life were those certain moments when this way up, fragile and handled with care, were the catch cries of a university student body engaging in some post-exam or thesis submission frivolities. If, as Thomas Edison puts it, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, then I'd like to think that somehow all that fretting and sweating throughout our university years has made us somehow more knowledgeable and wise. On a more serious note, however, T.H. White, in his book The Once and Future King, describes learning as the only thing which the mind can never exhaust, never be tortured by, never fear or distrust, and never dream of regretting. It has been said that the whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. As you move on to use and build upon the knowledge you've attained during your degree, I hope that the challenges that you faced as a university student can forge a pathway towards your dreams. As one singer puts it, you can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. Whether you are now engaging in additional study or pursuing a career in your chosen field, the experiences during your university life have inevitably lit a spark, which has left you with a passion and can guide the light and light a way for you to continue this lifelong task of learning and self-discovery. Today would be incomplete without extending thanks to those people who have made this journey possible for each of us. We thank our lecturers, our tutors, supervisors and mentors who individually and collectively endowed us with knowledge and wisdom, honed our skills and guided us when we at times plunged Tarzan-like through the trees, trying to grapple just one branch of the great tree of knowledge. To our parents, our families, partners, and our friends. Without your support, many of us would not have been able to embark on this journey or to continue it when the road became rocky. So we thank you particularly for the way in which you contributed. In one of her more popular songs, singer-songwriter Jewel has penned the line, "If I could tell the world just one thing, it would be." Well, if I was given this opportunity, I'd have to share with you one of my favourite quotes and hope that whatever lies ahead for you, you too will be inspired to use the skills and tools you have acquired during your university life to wisely step out in the world beyond. The quote goes as follows: "Only as high as I reach can I grow. Only as far as I seek can I go. Only as deep as I look can I see. Only as much as I dream can I be." Congratulations to each of you. I wish you the very, very best in all your future endeavours.
Well, thank you very much, Rebecca, for those entertaining but very sincere words. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings to a close our ceremony this evening. We do thank you for coming along and joining with us in this celebration of achievement After the closure of this particular part of the ceremony, outside we'll gather and there'll be photographs and meetings and congratulations, etc. We're hoping to meet with some of you, of course, as well. And then if you make your way down to the Union Building, to the Brennan Room, then refreshments are served. So thank you again for joining us this evening.